All right, you guys, we back for another review of Love and Lockup, and yeah, this was real good because Deontay. Yeah, I keep my words to myself.
You keep it on camera.
Yeah. LY.
Hey, KOED fam, welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
You forgot your name?
Nah, I thought you were going to say something about my shirt.
Oh, girl, bye. That don't sound right coming from me. It
No,
really
it
don't.
You really don't.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight we're going to be talking about love after the lockup.
Clank, clank.
Clank, clank.
Yep.
Oh.
So if this is your first time joining for the very first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already down below and join the KOED family because we have fun over here. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And again, I want to say thank you so much to our members that have joined. You know, it's just like 99 cents a month plus a little extra tax that YouTube won't charge. Yeah, and you get a special emoji. You get a badge for being a part of the family.
That's right.
So yeah, your comments are going to be different than the rest of them because you're going to have your own personal badge and you can drop them emojis. What we got? Phone call, hands. We got different emojis that you can put in the comments. So yeah, join today to be a member. Why don't you? Yes, yes, yes. And we're gonna get other tiers so that we can give out other stuff.
Join. That's all I got.
What you did, strong arming them to join? Sound like a bounce or something. That's right, join. Okay, you guys. So let's get into this love after hot lockup mess. Yes. All right. So it started out with Deontay. You laughing at me?
Well, I wanted to say, but go ahead.
Yeah, you saying?
Dumptay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Dumptay.
Dumptay.
God, this dude here, man. And
is he just trying to get a check to be on the show? I
don't know, man. You know, his mom talked to him. His friends talked to him.
All right, let's get into it. So, as Eddie say, Dumptay. Him and Nicole are in the kitchen trying to cook, but I think they opened a bag of salad. I don't know what he had in that pot, so I don't know.
Hot water.
That's what it looked like then. Because his mom is coming over to the house for dinner, I guess, to meet Nicole. So, Nicole pull out her price list on how much her boobish is going to cost. So, it's $6,000.
$6,000?
And she was like, well, that's good because I thought it was going to be at least about $8,000.
Oh, wow. You saved me $2,000.
Yes. So, yes.
You saved $2,000 on something I would probably never touch in my life.
And that she ain't putting a down payment on. Man. Not periods and none.
Wow, that's hence the reason why we call him Dumptay.
So he was saying that, you know, he started complaining. He was like, sis, that's a lot of money and stuff. So she was like, you don't want to get it for me? So he was like, yeah, whatever I got to do. If I can't pay my rent, if I can't pay my bills.
You know why he did that, right?
To see what she gonna
feel sorry for him? Nope, she showed him.
You would not pay your rent for me? Oh my gosh, that just made me smile.
I would say.
What nut would say that?
I don't know. I was at $6,000. How much boobies can I get for $50? For 50. How much can I get?
Just a little hump.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. She don't care about that boy.
But to say she got excited because he can't pay it, like, at that point, I know all this should have been red flags, but some should have been a stadium flag, not the little flag. It should have went stadium flag. Because that right there, when a person was happy that you can't pay your rent.
Man, that's cold.
Man. I mean, girl, is you going to let him stay with you and your mama?
Of course not. Of course not.
Shoot. But anyway, so while he was in there cooking and stuff, so he was like, oh, she was like, I forgot Tiana, I forgot the ex name.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, so yeah.
Birthday or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So anyway, so she was like, I forgot I got to call. He was like, you calling your ex? And so she was like, yeah, this is my friend. We stay up friends and stuff. So anyway, so she decided to go in the other room, honey, with his phone in his house, calling her ex. So
yeah, she went in his room on his phone in his house. So she was talking to her ex. Guess she, like you said, producer said, producer said, look under the bed, look under the bed. And she looked under the bed and found his little, what's her name?
But it's what she was saying, you know, too. She was like,
I don't want to talk to his mom or something like that.
Yeah, she said, I don't want to talk to his mom. I don't even want to. Can you come pick me up? And so she's like, oh, you don't feel good? So he's like, girl. Then she found that little toy and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, he's so nasty. I told him to get rid of this. I can't believe he was doing this. Disgusting. So, of course, he overheard her saying all this stuff about him. She don't really want to be there. She don't want to meet his mama. She ready to go. Can you come pick me up? You know, all that stuff or whatever. And he gets mad.
Finally, he gets mad again.
For 5 seconds.
Yeah, for 5 seconds. You're right. You know, I'll give him a little bit of credit. But anyway, you know, he was saying, you know, you up here and telling you want your ex to come pick you up, and you don't want to meet my mom, and you saying this with the phone I bought with the money I gave to buy the phone, and I bought you all this stuff. I take all this stuff back. You ain't gotta be all mad. Why you tripping like that? Why you tripping like that? You know what? She was trying to deflect.
Yeah.
She was trying to deflect and said, I told you to get rid of this thing. They ain't about that thing. Act like you don't see that. I'm talking about man. So I said, man.
And she like, don't be trying to change the subject on me. I'm up here talking about this thing.
Oh, yeah, she was trying to deflect.
Yeah.
Because she was talking, because she asked her friend to pick her
up.
up. Yeah. And so, yeah, he finally manned up for a minute and told her, you know, you can get the H out of here, man. All you trying to do is use me for what I can give you. I said, okay, the brother finally kind of waking up a little bit.
She started scratching her head like,
yeah.
oh.
And then she said, well, I don't feel like arguing. Come on, you know, I'm tired of arguing. You know, Deontay, I love you. Okay, how we can fix this? Oh, she got him. How we gonna? When brother says, how can I fix this? Oh yeah, his old.
He said, how can we fix this?
And so I said, well, she got him back. She reeled him back in.
So let's move on to Stan and Lisa.
Another hot mess.
Another one. It's just hot piping and messy. So yeah, I think my face was frowned up all the time on this one. So you know,
no, it was two of them you frowned up all the time.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he ready to leave the restaurant so he could take her back to his house so he can just
swerve
have all his little fantasies fulfilled on nasty stuff.
Well, Stan said he gonna walk in the house. Yeah, swerve. Trying to get that swerve on.
So yeah, she was like, okay, we're gonna go back there. But you know, all in her mind, she's like, I finna get some money out of this dude. You know what I'm saying? He had me sleeping in a hotel, but it wasn't just that. Had me sleeping in a hotel. I finna tell him how bad he made me feel so he can get my rent paid. He can give me a car and all that stuff or whatever. I was like, girl, you first gotta go in there and do what you got to do first, then make the man. Nah, I wasn't saying that. But I'm just saying.
Basically, that's what she had to do.
That's basically what it had. That's called what?
Prostitution.
Yep. So anyway, so yeah, in the car ride, Lisa told me, you know, she want her own place, she want a car and stuff like that. And he was like, car, you ain't even got no driver's license. Don't you worry about that. The lines be long. I was like, the lines be long.
So you're risking going back to jail because of long lines from DMV. That's what it is.
I mean, that's crazy.
Why you got no license? Line was long. Throw him back in the back of the police car.
So she's like, you told me in jail that you was gonna give me $5,000 so I can get me a car. Is you gonna give me $5,000 tonight? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, but if you get arrested, then.
Ooh, hot mess.
Yeah, it is.
Hot mess,
so the cops pulled him over in the midst of all that. So she was like, man, I can't be going back. I don't think I got his jail license. I can't be going back.
And she wants to get a car with no license.
Exactly.
And she panicking now. You know what I'm saying? She's not even driving at this moment.
And then she up there talking, my hands all sweaty and stuff. He not even asking me how I feel or nothing. He the one getting the ticket.
I got 15 felony counts on my record. I said, you want to go get a car with no license with 15 felonies?
And she told me, I ain't never, when the police pulled me up, I ain't never not went to jail. I said, Lord have mercy.
Post-stand, you going to be in jail. Then he going to be having blonde hair.
So let's move on to, I think this is the one I frowned up. Nessa. So yeah, Nessa is waiting on Jeff to get released. So yeah, she going to pick him up and everything. And we know if he gonna stand up and make up some lie like he normally do, but he come on out there. They give all the little hugs and kisses and stuff. And she drive him home. You know that. These women driving these men to their house. I'm like, look, this is your home. Welcome home, babe. Child, That man didn't have that home before he met you. Like, I mean, he had that home, like, anyway, before he went in, but anyway. So yeah, she on the way home, but on the way to the house, she talked about her wedding and everything. He was like, oh, yep, okay.
Yeah. He said, well, I gotta think quick.
Yep.
Let me think quick. I can't get out of this. Let me think real. Oh yeah. It said we gotta write them a letter.
BOP.
The BOP to see can they approve our wedding.
She said, what? They gotta approve it?
Yeah, they gotta approve. So we might not get married. You know, so.
So yeah, and when he get home, we go in the refrigerator. He said, all is mine. I was like, Jeff, it ain't that much in there, honey. Look like some frozen bacon and 2 cartons of eggs.
I said, what?
I guess when you're in jail, you appreciate the little things.
I guess, man.
I mean, he couldn't go in our refrigerator freeze in. All this? No, bro, not all this.
No, we be fighting. Eat my ice cream sandwiches alone.
Did you buy some ice cream sandwiches?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My ice cream sandwiches.
Well, I just knew it was something that was in the freezer that been in there a while, so that's
no. That was something you put. Never mind.
Anyway.
We're not talking about our grocery list.
So yeah, I think she said you can have anything you want.
Anything.
So anyway, so she's sitting on the couch, and so she's just like, I'm just ready to have sex. He was like,
you said like that.
Look, wait a minute. First, he got to power himself in. So they got to power themselves in too.
Yeah. He got to plug himself in the wall.
And he can't go nowhere.
Yeah, I got to charge up. He's like a Tesla car.
And I thought he was on his phone.
That's what I thought too.
So he got to sit there. And she was like, well, I was hoping we gonna have sex. Oh, well, you should have said that.
Yeah, let me see how much charge I got. Okay, I got a little charge.
Anyway, so one thing he didn't tell Nessa is that he had 5 girlfriends.
Not 2, not 4, 5.
In 36 months.
No, he said last time.
Last time he had a girlfriend was in 36 months.
I'm saying, hold up, let's add this up now.
I know, right?
They said they've been together 11 years, and they haven't had intimacy. But he had sex. Yeah, I'm trying to be polite. He hadn't had sex in since what 36 months ago. So somebody out there creeping.
Yeah, he said.
How can you creep when you're in jail?
Baby, I don't know, but they be doing it just like they have cell phones, child. They be all on Facebook. Anyway, so let's move on to Ray and Brittany. First of all, you ain't finna take her grandson, child, please. You better go somewhere and sit down, honey, because grandma finna come correct.
She ain't playing. Grandma's not playing, boy. When she pulled up like that, all I'm saying is this. When you see an old lady whipped in the parking lot.
Look, a truck, wasn't it?
Truck. It was a truck. I said, when she whipped in that parking lot with that truck like that on the steering wheel turning, oh, yeah.
It's over.
It's over, dog.
Yep, with the windows down.
Not all the way down, halfway down.
Grandma don't play. So here she go running.
What's she doing? Oh, God.
I said, look at her. Just look at her. Running.
No, you said
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. But just look at her, just running. And so anyway,
oh my goodness.
So she running. She said, what you doing here? On camera?
Grandma.
On confession. Grandma said, I don't need permission to come see my grandson. I'm keeping my eye on both of them.
How many?
Both of them. 2 of them. Both of them. She didn't just say her.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm still trying to figure out what she want my grandson. He done been in prison. Like what? Yeah. She said, it's something don't feel right.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she was like, she didn't know if he was going to go with the grandma or not. But he was like, no, I'm going with you. So anyway, he hopped in the car and stuff. So she pulled up at the house. This all of yours, baby. Look at this. Look
at your house, baby. Oh.
You ain't pay nan bill.
Not.
Ain't put nan, you know when you cut the lights on, then the little thing. You ain't pay nan bill, nothing. But here go all of this. And it's a nice house now, granted. It was a nice house, so.
Yeah, look at our little dog. And
Here go daddy. I'm like, that dog ain't never met that man.
Oh,
so she was like, what you think about our home? He was like, this is nice.
Then they go in the bedroom.
You skipped it. Oh yeah, go ahead. That part.
They went in the bedroom. It was just awkward, man.
Sitting on the bed.
They just sitting in the bed looking at each other. That don't.
He said, "Well, let's go in the kitchen."
That don't seem right.
Yeah.
You been in jail that long? That's all you gonna do is look at it?
So I said maybe he was a little nervous for the cameras or what. But anyway, so she was like, "I thought he was just gonna be all over me and touching me and stuff, but he ain't." So yeah, I thought it was gonna be nonstop. But he said, on his confession, he said it's been 3 years since he's been with a woman. Take note of that, y'all. He said 3 years since he's been with a woman, not 3 years since he had sex. That's mental note.
Hey,
Shut it down.
we were just saying.
Pay attention and stuff. It ain't what people, it's sometimes what they don't say.
Yeah, it's that wordplay.
All right. So let's move on to Josh and Courtney. I don't even know why they should, anyway. So she going to look for a wedding dress for what? Because the man done pretty much shut down and ain't talking to him. They ain't having no sex. He sit up there playing video games all day long.
Man, he's a gamer, man. He more into them games than his own old lady, man. And she's still getting a wedding dress?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I think they can't the quarantine part of it is over. So I guess he got to go.
Yeah, he got to go live with his cousin now.
Yeah. So yeah, they can't stay together because of the situation that happened.
Yeah.
So I think she said he's gonna be gone for 3 months or something.
No, 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she's on probation still. I'm trying to say, okay, the guy's not paying no attention. He's playing video games most of the time. He really don't want to have sex with you. Now he's about to go to his cousin's house for 3 years. You might can't see him, or I know y'all can't live together for 3 years.
What's the point?
So why even try to get married, man?
So yeah, she's talking to her, telling her friend all of this stuff, and so yeah, I don't see the point in them going shopping. When he was in jail, in prison, he flushed the ring down the toilet because he got mad at her. So yeah, I just he needs some counseling. So yeah, both of them really, to be honest. But yeah, it just ain't gonna work. Yeah. Anyway, so let's move on to So let's move on to Deontay and his mama coming in, honey. First of all, the mama looked at her. And what the confessional mama said, baby?
Another blonde stripper type girl. That's all he likes.
White, blonde.
Maybe he went to a strip club a lot and he just fantasized of having that type of girl in his life.
I don't know. So the mama asked the question, do you love my son? And why?
The key question was why. And she really couldn't answer.
She really didn't answer that question. Well, I don't know what she said. I love him. And she stumbled around and said she gave one little answer. He's a gentleman or something like that. Oh, come on, that's so weak. Yeah. So Deontay goes on a defense to try to defend Nicole. Was like, listen, this my girl. I hope that we're gonna get married. This gonna be your daughter-in-law. We're gonna have children together and everything. So if you don't love her, you don't love me. And then mom said, his mom said, what? You come at me like that? I will stop that bus and pump your brakes. Like she was like, who you think you talking to, honey, baby? She was finna pull out the belts. So anyway, the mama started asking questions. Say, listen, hold up. You ain't been with a man in 4 years. And we as women like sex too. And y'all have not touched each other. Y'all have not had an intimacy or nothing like that. Something ain't right. And she said, you like sex. You like to have sex, but not with him. Yeah. And that's the truth. So she was like, man, come on now. Come on. So mama wasn't feeling it at all. And yeah, let me jump on down to this part. So, because I want to say this. So, the mama wasn't feeling it at all. But we're going to jump on past because, they go from scene to scene. So, Nicole and Deontay in the car, right? So, they done left the mama. I guess she went on back home. Yeah, mom said, I ain't had my share of this. I'm going back to the house. So, what he said, mom really likes you. I can see us starting brand new again. I'm like, oh my gosh. My head started hurting then. Oh my gosh. My head started hurting. Oh my gosh, Deontay. I'm saying, where in your life did you see your mom was feeling this chick? Where? I didn't see it. See it. Not even if it was heavily edited. I didn't see it. Her facial expression, the stuff that she said, the stuff she said off camera. And she don't cut no corners with you. She gonna tell you the truth. She said this seemed like the same girl that y'all started talking about, this other girl, and she took your money and all that stuff. And she was like, well, I'm not like that. You know, she what she said, she got a lot more than I did or something like that.
I said, man, this dude, and he was asking her, yeah, I think, he was telling you, yeah, I think my mom really like you. And he was saying it so sincere and he was so adamant about it. I was saying, where do you see this at, dude? You know, And so he was like, well, maybe we can move in one day. And so in her confession, she was like, he keeps talking about sex and all that stuff. And the more he keeps talking about it, the more I don't want to do it. That's so if he weak. That's weak. That's weak.
If you're attracted to somebody and got chemistry and all that stuff.
He can talk about sex all day long if y'all vibing like that.
If you say you love him. I'm not saying that you have to have sex with him, but what I am saying that there should be some chemistry, and there is none, period.
Like the mom said, you love him enough to take his money, but not to have sex with him.
And she said all she wants, she's a materialistic girl, all she wants is the money, but that's all he offer. Like, he ain't got nothing else to offer. That's the only reason she around. So he dropped her off at her house, and so she was like, you don't have to walk me. He was like, you know I'm gonna walk. You don't have to walk me up and stuff like that. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. See, she didn't play it cool. She didn't play it cool at all. You never go away from the script. You never do that, man. She went away from the script by saying, no, you stay. You ain't gotta walk me to the door. Cause he walks her to the door every time he drops her off, and she changed that up. So they gave him a red flag finally. And he said, that's weird. I used to walk her to the door every time I drop her off. All of a sudden, she didn't want me to walk her to the door. Something's going on. So he said, all right, then. I'll see you later. So drive down here. What
was the excuse? No, don't walk me because
you gonna
wake my mom up.
No, dogs gonna bark and my mom gonna wake up. She gonna be fussing at me. So, and he said, even though
you're probably 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, he said that still was strange to him. So he said, I'm gonna drive down here and bust this U-turn. And I said, man, turn the headlights off. Turn the headlights off.
Because she was on the porch on her phone, right?
And he turned the headlights off, and he waited and waited and waited.
Sure enough,
a car pulled up.
Yep.
But what he should have did, instead of busting her right there, just follow the car. Follow the car to the destination. Then that's when he should have busted.
Here he come back the opposite way. Look go! Of course we're gonna see. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to holler out here, but of course we're gonna see it on the next episode.
Yeah,
because we did see it look like a dude, and I would say, well, maybe that's an Uber driver.
Yeah, maybe.
It was an Uber driver. I was trying to see. It was kind of hard to tell if she got in the back seat or the front.
Right. But regardless of the point, if it's supposed to be so late at night, where she's going? Where is she going?
Yeah, she's going somewhere. Yeah. So anyway, I want to throw that in. So let's go back to Jeff and Nessa. I think that's her name, Nessa. So first of all, I know that Jeff don't look as bad as he did when he first got released. So Jeff looked like he got a clean cut. He looking a little younger, right? Stuff. So yeah. Now it's hard for me to understand what Jeff's saying.
Yeah, them country boys, man.
It's like he country and twisted, tight tongue and everything. So like it's really hard for baby, I can understand it. But it's really hard for him to understand what he's saying. So he is waking up and everything and
kissing. You want some breakfast, baby? Yeah. Gonna cook me something to eat.
He said that he gonna be faithful to her.
Yeah.
But at that time when he was outside, his ex-girlfriend was texting because the producer was like,
he said, who's that? And it was his I forget the ex-girlfriend. Christina. It's Christina. And he said Christina looked him up when he was in you call that home
I was gonna say the after house. Yeah, he was in there and she kind of hooked up with him, and ever since then they've been staying in contact with one another. Yep. So Kyle comes over because she said Kyle right there next door. So Kyle come over. I don't even know why they not together.
Yeah, they on the same property.
Ex-con too.
Yeah, they on the same property and everything. Well, he lives on the house on the same property. Ooh.
So he said he a ex. He used to be in jail. So he said he know how they work and how they operate and stuff.
He said he still sees he said he still sees a lot of convict in Jesse.
Jeff. Child, you be worse than me, huh?
Yeah.
Jesse. Jesse. And so anyway, Jeff did say, he asked Jeff all them questions and stuff or whatever. But he did tell Jeff he got something to tell him, you know, that, you know.
He might hurt what's the name feelings.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's them ex-girlfriends
I don't think so. That'd be kind of, that'd be kind of weird for him to tell her guy friend that, I got some women I'm still talking to. You know, even though I'm talking to your friend, what's her name?
Nessa.
Even though I'm talking to Nessa, I still have some female friends on the side. So that's, to me, it's kind of weird to tell her friend that.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, we'll see what happened on the next episode of that. So Stan and Lisa, this is the last part. Stan and Lisa get stopped by the police, of course, we know. And she said that she ain't never been. Oh yeah, I talked about that. The police, it ain't never been a good stop for her because they always clink to her in the handcuff.
And you know what? The reason why Stan ran that stop sign, the only thing was on his mind was that's it, man.
Yep.
Boy, gonna get locked up thinking about sex.
Stan said, you know, when the police officer, you know, said, you know, why stop you because you pull over, you know, the stop sign and all that stuff, whatever. So he gave him a ticket. Didn't give him a ticket.
No, I gave him a warning.
Gave him a warning, whatever. Yeah. And the cop, you know, they had to disguise his voice and blur his face out. So I'm quite sure, you know, because the camera was on the outside, that they had to tell the cop what was going on. So, hey, they probably worked a little something in there, you know, to say, hey. But yeah, he did say, you know, at least I got a clean record. He be throwing shots and shades.
I don't see how she be taking that, man. But
he loves to down her. He loves to down her.
I don't see how she takes it, man.
He loves to down her. I think it makes him feel good to have somebody on a lower level than him.
Could be.
So Stan got mad. He got mad because
he didn't get a swerve on.
Yeah.
See, when he walked in that door, when they pulled into the garage, when he walked in the door, he was doing like, I got my swerve on. And when she said nope, he stopped him in like that. I said, what you mean? What you mean? He got mad then.
Yeah, he did. He got mad. He started fussing, and she was like, "See, there you go again, acting like the first time and stuff." So he got mad. I think she wanted to hit him at that time. Cause
no, she did. She no, y'all women can't throw your hands.
I ain't talking about then. I'm just saying I could just tell she really wanted to bust him in the face. So no,
don't raise your hand. Don't raise your hands at me.
He did one of them Karens.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, he a male Karen.
So anyway,
raise your hands at me.
And so she was like, I ain't raising my hand at you. So like she said, he'll be the first one went in there and called the police to get mad.
And get her locked right back up, man.
Yep. And so he got mad and threw her little bag. She ain't had much. Threw her little bag of stuff out there on the thing. He just treat her like trash, no respect.
And her bag was in a trash bag. Her stuff was in a trash bag. I threw it out there and said, at least I got a car. I said, God, because
the reason he said that because he was saying you want a car with no license. She said, but look, the police just pulled you over. He was like, well, at least I got a car.
I said, that son of a biscuit.
Yeah,
that don't make no sense to be so low down because he was trying to get his swerve on.
Ooh, child.
You better call Deontay, get that little.
Yeah, cause he wouldn't get that little girl all the stuff that Deontay doing. So she right where she need to be. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, this episode it brought a little entertainment to us. I ain't gonna even lie. So yeah, that's all I got. What about you, babe? That's it. Yeah. Deontay gonna be there. I'm gonna have to find him. Y'all drop down and say, what's his IG, honey? Just give us his IG. We need to talk to him.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.